What's up, BookTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura if you're new here, and today I'm going over my TBR for September, which is also Becca's Bookoplathon. For those of you who don't know, Bookoplathon is a readathon created by Becca and the Books, based off of her monthly TBR game called Bookopoly that she's been doing for a couple of years now. Every single month, Becca chooses her books based off of her Bookopoly board that she created, and recently she did I think it was a 48-hour readathon that was kind of like a trial run for this month-long readathon, and it went very well, and she decided to do a month-long readathon, so here we are, the very first Bookoplathon. I'm so excited. I love watching Becca's videos. I love the Bookopoly board. I think it's so much fun and so creative. I'll of course leave all that link down below for you guys, so definitely go check that out if you want to see all the rules and how the board works. So with that said, let's make this board and start rolling. So this is the Bookoplathon board that Becca made. It's especially made for this readathon. And then these are all of the chance cards and community cards that Becca made up as well. These are all just mini versions of what she uses. She uses a full-sized cardboard version of this. It looks so cool. And I love this mini one that she made. It's so cute. It's absolutely adorable. I love it. Honestly, I'm probably going to use this board just on my own whenever I'm having a hard time picking a book. I think I'll keep this and just use it whenever I feel like I want to, because I love it, and it's just, and she also works so hard on it too that I would like to actually just keep using it. So the community shelf cards that I'm filling out here, these are all random prompts that I came up with myself. They're either prompts that are specific to me or ones that I would like to see on the board. Basically the rule was put whatever you want on these cards and just go from there. So a chance card is, I believe I have 18 chance cards here. Half of the cards are books that I'm super excited for, and the other half of the chance cards are ones that are still on my TBR, but I'm not super excited for whatever reason. Some of them are books that I bought while I was trying to get into a genre, and then learned that I don't like that genre, but I still want to try reading them to hope that I like them. So a lot of them are those ones, and then the other half are books that I'm really, really excited for. And then the board piece that I'm using is this adorable little Kakashi from Naruto. So I'm planning on doing 5 rolls. For the last few months, I've been averaging around 4 or 5 books per month. So I'm going to try and do 5 rolls and just hope to God that I don't get any doubles, which would mean that I would have to roll again and add a 6th roll to it. I could probably do it if I tried hard enough, but I'm hoping to stay around 5. I could probably do 6, but if I get 2 doubles, I'm screwed. So we'll see what happens. But roll number 1, we've got a 5 and a 4. So my first roll, I landed on a book with a light cover, and for this one, I'll be reading A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This will be my very first V.E. Schwab book that isn't a children's novel. I've read her Cassidy Blake series, but I haven't read any of her YA or adult novels, so I'm so excited. This book is also on my list for my I Finally Read That series, so I'll be doing a full review video for this book as well. I'm so excited. I can't wait to read this book. I'm a little spotty on the actual plot of it, but I do know that it's a portal fantasy that takes place in multiple different versions of London, and I think one of them doesn't exist anymore or something. I don't know, it sounds really cool and I cannot wait for it. Rule number 2, I've got 4 and 4. No, I've got doubles. Community shelf. Okay, let's see. Ask Natasha. Yay! So Natasha is one of my very best friends in the world, and on this board there's a friend pick spot, so I texted her earlier and asked if I landed on that spot, could I give you a call and you pick a book for me? And she was so hyped, like she really wanted to be part of this. So I also added in a Ask Natasha for the community shelf things, just to increase her chances of actually being able to be part of this, because she was so excited. It was adorable. So I'm gonna FaceTime her right now and let's see what she picks.
Win?
You won!
I won?
Hello!
Oh my god! I don't ever win!
So welcome to BookTube. You're my first guest. Even though you're on FaceTime and nobody can actually see you, but they can hear you.
Excellent.
If you're okay with me like leaving this clip in here and I'll just like subtitle you. But
oh, we're rolling right now?
Yeah, I'm filming currently. Hang on. Look.
Oh.
There's my camera.
Okay. Hello, BookTube.
Hang on, let me turn you around. Say hello.
Hello, hi.
All right, so you get to pick a book for me.
Excellent. Oh, I forgot that I would actually have to do that part.
So I have this all of my shelves here. I can go into Natasha's room. I can go into Allison's room. And you can pick off of her shelves, or if you have a book that you just know already that you want me to read, that's also cool.
Oh man.
Yes.
I only get to choose one?
Just one, yeah.
Ooh. This is oh no, I have to make a decision. It's like my weak point.
Okay, start with my shelf, Allison's shelf, or one that you already know. Start there.
Because I'm a very practical person, and I feel like it would be impractical to recommend you something from my shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't know when the next time I would see you will be, and I want to branch away from your shelf because I feel like that's a cop out. So I want to go to Allison's.
We're going to Allison's. Okay. Okay, we're good. So, I guess we'll just tell me if you want to see the back of something, or.
Okay. Wait. Can I get a pullback?
Pull back? Oh god, I just knocked the camera again. Jesus Christ.
Full shelfie. This is serious business here, people.
So the top is just old books. These I cannot touch. They're all like over 100 years old. So the top shelf is a no-go.
Okay.
So it's from here down.
Basically anything within the... Oh, that is a large shelf.
It's a lot of books.
Okay. Can I go to C2?
C going this way?
Yeah.
Okay. A, B, C, 2. This one?
Yeah. What's that purple book? Number 3. No, number 4.
Okay, I have 10% battery here, so we might have to go with Grey Wolf Island.
I love the thrill of the hunt. Okay, go.
I was at 20% approximately 30 seconds ago, so we're losing battery fast.
Okay. How to Fall, have you read that?
I have not.
Okay, take it out. Let me see the front.
This is a very, very old YA novel.
Okay. Quick synopsis?
No idea. Allison's partway through it.
Oh.
16-year-old Jess Tennant has never met any of her relatives until her mom suddenly drags her out of London to spend the summer in the tiny English town that is her family's hometown. Her mom's decision is surprising, but even more surprising is the town's reaction to Jess. Everywhere she goes, people look at her as if they've seen a ghost. In a way, they have. She looks just like her cousin, Freya, who died shortly before Jess came to town. Jess immediately feels a strange connection to Freya, whom she never got to meet. But the more Jess learns about the secrets that Freya was keeping while she was alive, the more suspicious her death starts to look. One thing is for sure, this will be anything but the safe, boring summer in the country that Jess was expecting.
I'm in.
This one?
I'm in.
Between these two?
Cheers to How to Fall.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, we're going with this one now. Where did this book go? Oh God.
Technically, you have a video of where you got it from.
You're right. I think it went right there. Yes, it did. Okay. How to Fall is the winner. All right. Thank you so much. I have to go charge my phone now.
Cheers.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Bye.
Okay, so Natasha chose How I Fall by Jane Casey. I have never heard of this book. It looks like a very, very old YA novel, so I'm a little skeptical. Yeah, this was released in 2013. Let me look it up on Goodreads real quick and see what the reviews are like. So this has a 3.7 overall rating on Goodreads. Not that bad. Granted that it is only based on like 1,500 ratings, so not very many people have read this. My roommate who owns this, I'm seeing on Goodreads, marked it as DNF, so apparently she didn't like it, so I hope I do. I'm not that hopeful, but you know, it's not that long, so maybe it'll be a good time. It's only 352 pages. Maybe I can find the audiobook too and just like kind of speed through it. Also, like older YA is so easy to get through, unless it's terrible. This might be terrible. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, so How to Fall. We'll see how this goes. I hope I like it. We'll find out, I guess. Rule number 3, a 6 and a 1. A sequel, yes! Oh my god, okay, so I am, without a doubt, I know exactly what I'm reading for this. I am going to be reading The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. I just read The Wicked King, I think last month being July, and I loved it, and I've been waiting for so long for my copy of this book to come in the mail. I was waiting for it for, I think I ordered this in March, maybe April, and it just got here like 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna read this in September and I'm so fucking excited. Oh my gosh, I hope it's good. I've heard mixed things about the last book. So, synopsis. This is the third book in the Folk of the Airs trilogy by Holly Black. It's a fairy fantasy and I'm in love with it. I'm probably the last person in the world to actually read this series. Everybody else has read it aside from me, but that's just who I am. I am always late to the game, and this is one instance where I'm so glad that I'm finally part of the hype train, because that hype train exists for a very good reason. This series is awesome. I've loved the first 2 books so far. I think the first one was a 4-star and book 2 was a 5-star. Yeah, so I'm super hyped for this one and I can't wait to get to it. This might be my first read of the month. We'll see. Rule number 4, 4 and a 2. 5-star prediction. So for 5-star prediction, I actually have a 5-star prediction video that I did pretty recently. I will link that down below if you want to go watch it. So I watched that video back and picked one from there. So I do actually have 2 choices for this one. The first one is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. And this one I am, like, this is absolutely my number 1 choice. I want to read this one for this prompt. But given that it's a new release, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get my hands on it during September. My library is going to be getting a copy and I do have it on hold. But how my library works is that for a book that hasn't been released yet, it doesn't show me how many people have it on hold so I have no idea when I'll actually get this book. And also with new releases, even if I am the first person to put it on hold, my library sometimes gets new releases on their release day, but sometimes it can take a couple of weeks before they're actually available. So I picked a second book just in case I wasn't able to get a copy of this book in time for September. So just in case I can't do that, I also chose Uprooted by Naomi Novik. This will be my very first book by this author, and I am like, I never read anything by her, but I already know that I'm in love with her. So I think I'm gonna love this one. I'm not even sure like what this book is about, but I think it'll be really good. Mostly it's just the author that I think will be amazing because I love fairy tales. I'm obsessed with fairy tales, and that's what her books are, is just very like fairy tale like whimsical kind of stories. So I think that I'll love them. So those are my choices for this role. Hey, editing Laura coming at you literally the day after filming this because I bought Cemetery Boys. Because I have no control. Literally no chill. Audrey, if you're watching this, I am 100% blaming you for this. This is your fault. I'm not mad about it, but it's still your fault. Yeah, I was at the mall today, and like this book hasn't even been released yet. Technically, it's not released until Tuesday, but my bookstore there had it, and I could not say no. So here we are. I will definitely be reading this for this readathon, not Uprooted. I will definitely get to that one soon, but for September, I will be reading this beautiful book. I'm so excited. Okay, back to the video. Roll number 5, 5 and a 1. Chance card, ooh. Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. So for this roll, I picked up the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I'm obviously not reading this entire bind-up. I'm just going to read the next book that I have to read, which is The Magician's Nephew. I definitely meant to say Prince Caspian, not The Magician's Nephew. Just completely ignore me. Okay, goodbye. I have read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which I know there's debate over whether or not that's the first book. I read it as though it were the first book, so I'll be reading this next one as though it were book number 2. So, and roll number 6, hopefully the last roll unless there is a double. 5 and a 2, alright, this is indeed the last roll. Okay, my light is so close to dying, so sorry for the crap lighting, but for this one I landed on a small book, and I'll be reading And the Ocean Was Our Sky by Patrick Ness. I just went to the library today actually to go print out the things for this, and I found this book there, and I couldn't resist picking it up. So I've never heard of it, I don't really know what it's about, but it looks beautiful and it has illustrations, so I'm gonna read this one. It is like 150 pages I think, so I'm doing this one. Again, no idea what it's about. I would look it up right now to like give you a proper synopsis, but my light is dying and I don't have my other battery charged, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. So, sorry, but here is my last book for this. So here's the stack, and you can even see this. I'm so sorry, I'll try to fix it in post, but here's the stack. This is my September TBR. This looks kind of intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's minus most of this, so like less intimidating when you consider that I'm only reading like 150 pages of this one. So that's okay. So here is my TBR for the first round of Becca's Bookoplathon month-long edition. I'm so excited to read all of these. I can't wait for them. I hope I love them. I think I'll love most of them. But we'll see. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. And keep your eye out for the vlog that'll be coming for this video. I'll probably have my vlog for this readathon just be my monthly wrap-up for September. So I'll do it that way, so you'll see the results of this readathon at the end of the month. But I will leave that there, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!